Coast here. Definitely going to need something rain resistant, Peyton.
Yes, this weekend we do have a weather impact alert, mainly for Sunday. That's the best chance of rain for your weekend here. Follow that forecast closely, but we're also watching some minor coastal flooding thanks to winds staying elevated there along the coast, all thanks to Rafael. Now, rain chances are going to be increasing through the weekend. I do have plenty of dry times. It's not going to be a complete weekend washout. I think today is mostly dry. I think Saturday's rain chances are going to be mainly from Baton Rouge to Lafayette to Lake Charles, and then by Sunday we get our round here in southeast Louisiana. Still some rain on Monday before things begin to taper off, and then a cold front moving in by next Thursday. So we're talking about LSU and Bama. I know a lot of people are going up to Baton Rouge there. The chances of rain are higher there tomorrow afternoon. Tailgating, some rain possible. I still think there could even be some rain into the evening there, so you just want to have your rain gear for the football game up there. And once again, here back home in Louisiana or in New Orleans, not as much rain, but still a chance. Now, here's the latest on Hurricane Rafael. The storm is still a Category 2. Hurricane hunters are in there now, and it's weakened some because it's starting to get some wind shear and dry air in it. But I wanted to draw the path on here, this weird loop. So this is going to be a really interesting path here, that it's going to start to turn, loop our direction as it does loop Sunday. That's when we get our best chance of rain, and then it will dissipate and head south and fizzle out completely. So why the weird path? Well, there's this giant low pressure developing over the plains and the Rockies. That's a snowstorm there. It's going to cause severe weather in Dallas this afternoon, and then you got a hurricane in the Gulf. So what's happening is this low pressure is helping to pull this to the north. So watch all the moisture with it get tugged up into that low pressure. It will dissipate by the end of the weekend, and then there won't be really anything left of that as it just gets torn apart by that strong wind shear. So you can see all that when we show you our models. This is Precision Cast showing the future radar basically. Here we are tomorrow afternoon. Notice storming out towards Lake Charles and Lafayette. All the rain with the storm mainly to our south, but a couple showers developing for your Saturday afternoon. There's the heavy rain right on the outskirts of Baton Rouge Saturday evening for the football game. Here we are Sunday morning. Notice all the moisture from whatever's left over of the storm starting to get pulled our direction. So here's your weather impact alert day. Notice it's not raining all day long for everyone. If I had a 100% chance of rain, then I can guarantee it was going to be a complete washout. But we're only going with the 60 to 70% because there's still some uncertainty on how much of this actually gets pulled up in our direction. But I think there's a good chance if you live south of the lake, you see rain. North Shore, a little less likely you see the rain. Here we are Monday morning. Still have some of that moisture and rain lingering along our coast, and that's what's left of the storm. Not much at all, and then it will completely dissipate by Tuesday or Wednesday. So rainfall totals, not everyone's going to see flooding here. It's not that type of setup, but there's probably going to be two distinct areas of heavy rain to our west and in our area. And right now, it's going to be a close call for some. Some get a lot, others not so much. So that's something we're going to have to watch as we go throughout our Sunday afternoon into Sunday evening. You can see that flood risk there. Currently sitting at a level 1 out of 4, so it's not off the charts. Winds are persistent out of the east. Worse winds in the Gulf here, but winds could gust close to 30 miles an hour at times. That'll keep your tides higher than normal by about 1 to 3 feet. So minor coastal flooding in those typical spots near our coast. Low-lying roads will have some water on them each morning this weekend during high tide. Once we get past Sunday, though, improvements next week, and then we're waiting for our cold front to arrive. It's not a strong one, but notice next Thursday, we're finally back in the 70s with sunshine.